a world on a knife's edge, teetering on the brink of chaos. Espionage in a frozen conflict where every move was calculated and every word could be a weapon. The Cold War, a time of suspicion, of secrets whispered in the shadows, where trust was a rare commodity. The world watched, holding its breath, as two superpowers engaged in a silent struggle for global dominance, each trying to outmaneuver the other. This was not a war fought on open battlefields, but in the shadowy world of espionage, where information was the most potent weapon and deception was the name of the game. From the fall of the Berlin Wall, a symbol of division and hope, to the Cuban Missile Crisis, a moment when the world held its breath, the Cold War was a period of immense tension, where every decision could lead to disaster. The threat of nuclear annihilation hung over the world like a dark cloud, a constant reminder of the stakes at play. Behind the scenes, a different kind of war was being fought, a war of spies and secrets, where every piece of information could tip the balance. This was a world where double agents played both sides, where codes were broken and secrets stolen, a game of cat and mouse with the highest stakes. The stakes were incredibly high, with the fate of the world hanging in the balance, every move scrutinized, every action weighed. In this essay, we will delve into the world of Cold War espionage, exploring its methods, its impact, and its enduring legacy, uncovering the hidden stories that shaped our world. The economics of espionage, where money and secrets were intertwined in a complicated dance. Behind the scenes of the Cold War, an economic battle was being fought. Espionage wasn't just about military intelligence, it was about economic power and financial control. Cloaks and codes, the shadow wars of intelligence agencies. These clandestine battles shaped the course of history. Espionage, the art of spying, was the lifeblood of the Cold War, tipping the balance of power. The United States and the Soviet Union invested heavily in their intelligence agencies, the unseen warriors of the Cold War. The CIA and the KGB emerged as the leading players, masters of disguise, surveillance, and subterfuge. These agencies employed a vast array of methods, from hidden cameras to encrypted communications. Whispers in the ether, propaganda, and the shaping of perception. Beyond the world of spies, another battle was being fought, a battle for the hearts and minds of the people. Propaganda became a powerful weapon in the Cold War, shaping public opinion and influencing global perceptions. Both the US and the USSR utilized various techniques to sway public opinion. Propaganda specialist radio broadcasts, newspapers and films became tools of propaganda, spreading biased information and demonizing the enemy. The US promoted the virtues of democracy and capitalism, while the USSR extolled the benefits of communism. This propaganda war had a profound impact on the populations of both sides. It fueled fear and suspicion, creating a climate of distrust and paranoia. The constant barrage of propaganda made it difficult for ordinary citizens to distinguish fact from fiction. Battlegrounds of ideology, proxy wars, and the struggle for global dominance. The Cold War spilled over into a series of proxy wars fought in distant corners of the globe. The US and the Soviet Union supported opposing factions to further their own geopolitical interests. These conflicts became battlegrounds for the ideological struggle between the US and the USSR. The Korean War from 1950 to 1953 was one of the first major proxy wars. The Vietnam War from 1954 to 1975 was another significant conflict. In both conflicts, the US and the USSR supported opposing sides, providing military aid and training. These wars resulted in immense human suffering and had a devastating impact on the countries involved. The proxy wars of the Cold War highlighted the devastating consequences of ideological conflicts fought on foreign soil.